How has your game camp's Kotka experience been so far?
Holy Moses. Well, it has been super intensive for us, even mentors, and it's full of excitement, and it's been quite hard on us too, because we had to think and we have to help the participants, but the level of passion is just amazing. I mean, 80 people super passionate about making games, and the mentors are really kind of from different backgrounds, so it's super insightful for us. We're actually learning from each other too, so it's been amazing but also intensive, which is maybe the purpose of this, being on an island away from the whole world.
How do you like the surroundings here?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's scary beautiful. We have the cannons up there, and some of them are actually active, pointing towards Russia. Maybe we shouldn't say that. But yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful island. Today is really sunny. It's been quite nice. Sauna was amazing.
Good. What kind of background you have yourself?
Well, I'm running the game executive program. It's a leadership program, entrepreneurship. So I studied entrepreneurship in Aalto University, and I had my own startups. I've been a player. Well, I've played games all my life. And basically I go to many conferences. So my background is business, but also the games, kind of the content of the business in games is quite strong.
What do you think, how has your experience helped you this weekend to act as a mentor?
Help me or help the participants?
Helped you to help them?
Well, I was focusing on my strength, because every mentor has their own strength. So some guys know about the technical side of the game, publishing, investments. Some of them know about the design element and so on. So my strength is actually the people side, the human side of it, like why a player should play a game and how can you brand it and create game mechanics, or actually like a concept of the game that could help people to play the game, and also some elements of monetization, some elements of business. And of course I help them with the pitch, like how to kind of present this, that was like my focus. But we actually helped each other as the mentors, so we knew our strengths, so we kind of tried to give a holistic approach, also like holistic feedback to them. Mm-hmm. But of course I don't know about the technical side, so I didn't give any feedback around that.
All right. What kind of projects have you seen this weekend?
Oh wow, amazing projects. So some projects are really kind of started here, the ideas, the concepts, but other projects came like with some 2-3 months or even a year, I don't remember, but a long time they prepared it. So I really like the aiming game, with the dual type dual. It's completely new mechanics, and it got us really excited. So that was, and actually it was created here, so it makes it really special. And then there's a tribal party. They're changing the name, but it's a game where two monkeys are competing to get gold coins or barrels to the other side, and it's quite like a party game. And then there were games around magic, a lot of magic, like wizardry and all that. So the games are quite different, and some of them are story driven, some of them are mechanics driven, some of them are IP driven, and some of them are just fun. And like the typing game, there's the game where you actually type commands, and it's quite interesting to see how they developed in like 48 hours. So we didn't know much in the beginning, now we know more, and maybe after an hour we even know. So the games are really different, that's the point.
Can you name a highlight of the weekend?
Meeting everyone here, like the participants, the mentors, learning from them, also helping someone to learn and inspire them. Lots of beer, sauna, the island, many highlights. I mean, I was skeptical when I was coming here. We work, we have our daily jobs, and we have to work, like we have to be here on the weekend, but it was completely worth it. I mean, I've been calling my wife, telling her, hey, I wish you were here, or I have a long list of highlights. There's so many things that the setup is perfect.
That's good to hear. What kind of feedback would you give to all participants at this point?
I mean, there's no one feedback to all. There's kind of individual feedback to all the teams. Some teams need more, for example, focus. Actually, hey, let's rewind. If I would give one feedback to all the participants is try to understand how it is different to make a game that is selling versus a game that is just for a hobby. Because everyone is asking like how can we market or sell or get investments, and it's quite different to make a game that is just as a hobby than to make a game for money. And I think one of the main aims from this bootcamp is to actually create companies, game studios. So maybe to read a little bit about the business side, to open up the horizon, not stay just in the games field, like read business entrepreneurship books. And it's the one feedback that could help everyone, because I think it's lacking a bit. So we have few guys who know a little bit about business and they are shining. Hey, another advice actually. Everyone should speak up. Everyone should show their passion, not let the one who's comfortable to talk to be on the stage. Like there are some personalities in teams that are hidden and they are much better than having a sales guy kind of present the game. So show the passion, show the individual features from each team, like individual personalities. They're really, really important to have. Like I have an example from one team that there's this one guy who was talking all the time and we get sick of him talking. He's not a bad guy, he's just, you know, we didn't connect, so we started drawing and like we snoozed. But then these two other members started talking about how they are competing with the coding, and we kind of connected with them. We stopped drawing, we wanted to hear their jokes, we wanted to hear what they're doing. So they shouldn't be afraid to kind of show their personalities, because in the end when someone is investing in the game or connecting with the game, coming from the business side, they connect with the team also.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are many feedback that we can give individually, but those are the two I think.
All right.
Like get to know the business side and show your team, show your passion.
All right. Thank you. I think that's it.
Cool.